Hey y'all, it's Laylee, and this is where beautiful souls connect.
Have you listened to Lay's podcast today?
Ooh, I wonder what Lay is talking about today.
This is where beautiful souls connect. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, welcome back to my podcast. Let me say that because this is a podcast episode, obviously. But welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's special episode. That was the Instagram responses. But today we getting a little bit back, we getting back serious. Like we having a serious conversation. So today's episode is called Envy from the Outside. So obviously everybody knows what envy is. If not, let's get like a Google definition of it. So envy is defined as feeling discontented or resentful, longing aroused by someone else's possessions, quality, or luck. So it's really just like an upgraded form of jealousy. And like I said, like today's discussion is envy from the outside. And it's kind of self-explanatory if you think about it. So there are, especially nowadays, you really never know what somebody has going on. Like you never know what somebody's going through. You never know anything about anybody unless you're in their life. So that would be the inside. But when you're on the outside looking in at what you see, basically, because social media is only what you see or what they allow you to see. And you make assumptions from that. It's kind of, it puts you in this state of mind that, oh, this person think they're better than me. Oh, God is blessing them more than they're blessing me. Oh, like they're getting this, and I'm not. But I am here to tell you, you never know what people are going through. You never know what is going on behind the scenes. Like even now, like you see what you see, and you're like, dang, like it looks like she got this going on. You don't know what is in front of me. You don't know what I'm looking at. I could be on the side of the highway looking at the inside of my cardboard box. You don't know. No, that's not the case, because you would hear it. Because if that's the case, my priorities are in the wrong order. But that was just an example. Like you just never know what's going on behind the scenes. Let me sit back because it looks like I don't have no clothes on. I promise I have clothes on. But I find that a lot of people go by what they see, and nowadays in this generation, that's all you really have. That's all you really have. You only have, like, social media is one of the biggest culprits, or the biggest parts of the equation, because you can be whoever you want to be on social media. And that's not to say that everybody you see on social media that's doing good is a fraud. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, you never know. And I always felt some type of way about, because I'm a victim of this. People will see what I have going on. They'll see what I have, and then they will assume that I got it like that. They'll assume that I think I'm better than everybody. It's a plethora of assumptions that go into play with that kind of situation. And you don't know how people have gotten to the place that they've gotten. So you don't know how hard they've worked. You really don't know if things are still going well for them. You don't know what people are going through. And I feel like social media was supposed to be a place for positivity, if that makes sense. Like, think about it though. Let me just put this into perspective. Let's say let me give a good example. Let's say I posted a picture, right? I posted a picture of me at a festival or something. I posted a picture of me at a festival, and you see how nice the pictures look. You see how good the festival looks. And let's say the festival costs $25. you're thinking like, dang, she got money to be like going out here doing this, that, and the third, or he got money to be going out and doing this, that, and the third. You don't know if somebody gave him or her those tickets. You don't know if, you know, somebody bought them the tickets. You don't know if they know somebody or they've used their skills, they've networked in a way so they can get in for free. You don't know how they got there. And maybe they don't have like a car or something. Maybe this person don't have a car. You're trying to figure out how they got there. So it's just kind of like, it's kind of like you putting pieces of a puzzle together that does not belong to you. And that's what I think of when I think of envy from the outside. You're envying people that you don't know. You don't know. A lot of these, and I've seen a lot recently, like a lot of these influencers, a lot of celebrities, and a lot of people fail to realize that a lot of these celebrities or influencers, their job is to influence. Their job is to market. Their job is to sell. And whatever it is that they're selling, that's what they make their money off of. Y'all be going out here trying to be like them, going broke, trying to look like them. When in reality, those are PR packages. In reality, this company gave them this to promote to you, so you will spend your money on it. They didn't spend their money on it. I promise you they did. Stop trying to figure out what people have going on. Stop being envious of people that you don't know. I promise you, there are so many more people out here going through what you're going through. Maybe you market yours in a different way. Maybe you don't post pictures, you don't go places, you don't do all of these things to make yourself happy in the midst of your struggles. Maybe you don't, but there are some people who do. Some people who find comfort in doing these extra things to let them forget about what they got going on. And that's not to say that's everybody. Let me be clear, because there's some people out here who really be faking. It's a lot of people who be faking. But for people who are genuinely just trying to live life the best that they can, you never know. You never know. So I say all that to say don't try to envy what you don't know. You never know what anybody is going through. You never know what situation or state of mind people are in. And that's why I feel like people are so shocked when suicide comes into play, because everybody is looking at what they see. I mean, it's easy to put on a face. It's easy to fake it. And it's easy to do that just so you don't have to explain what's wrong. You don't have to talk about your problems, because not everybody is receptive to that. And I, for one, can attest to that. When I have problems, maybe this the Virgo in me, but when I have problems, I do not like to bother people with my problems. I don't. And I also don't want to hear what I could have done or what I can be doing. Because if it were that easy, I promise I would be doing it. I would be doing it. So, that's kind of my spiel on that. I want to know what y'all think about that. What reasons do you think people have for being envious? Where does that envy come from? Does it just come from hate within yourself, or does it come from hate of that other person, jealousy of that other person? Where do y'all think it comes from? What's your take on it? I want to know. I'm curious, because these are the type of things that I think about. But this was really short, sweet, to the point, nothing too crazy. This just my thoughts on this particular topic, because like I said, I've seen it a lot in my own personal life. I've seen it a lot on social media, so it's definitely something that needs to be discussed. It needs to be discussed. Let's talk about it, because I want to know, why do you do that? Why do you, if you're an envious person, why do you do that? What's the reason? And if people envy you, why do you think they envy you? Is it because you make your struggle look good? Some people? Because when I'm struggling, I make it look good. You will never know I'm struggling. Unless you are my best friend, my parents, my man, you will never know I'm struggling. Never. I would never put that out there in the universe. Never. Because I don't want people who are preying on my downfall to think that they got one up. That's my reason for putting the stuff that I put out. I don't put out the negative stuff. I don't want that, because at the end of the day, like, I already have to live with that as it is. I already have to, like, think about that internally. I don't want people coming at me reminding me of those things when I'm already in my own head about it. But like I said, are you one of those people who are like that, make your struggle look good, or are you just simply blessed? You are fortunate enough to live a really good life. You're fortunate enough to have things. You're fortunate enough to be in a supportive family or a wealthy family, or you just are blessed abundantly. And that's not to say that if you are struggling that you're not blessed abundantly. That's not what I'm saying. It's just you're more fortunate. Is that why people envy you? Like, what do you think the reason is? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And like I said, comment what do you think about envy? Like, what's your take on it? But until next time, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.